the Stanford philosophy professor, John Perry, published a book called Structured Procrastination, in which he advises people who procrastinate to have a whole bunch of semi-important tasks that they can work on when they feel that they can't complete their most important task, when they feel the need to procrastinate. Now, he's not the only one who advises this. The internet is filled with people writing about positive procrastination and productive procrastination. And although many of these people are very well-meaning, I really think that's terrible advice. At most, it's probably going to help a few people who don't have a very serious procrastination problem. But it's actually the worst possible advice for someone who does have a serious procrastination problem, and here's why. Procrastination is a powerful, fear-based behavior that's grounded in deception and denial. And when you tell somebody who's procrastinating that, hey, it's okay to work on something less important, that's when you get the people who research their book or their thesis to death but never actually write it, who do tons of housework and other chores instead of working on their small business or their fitness or some other important goal, or who overgive to people, to institutions, to organizations, to committee and others at the expense of their own mission. You do not want to be one of those people. So let's talk about what a better technique for overcoming procrastination is. And so the first thing you're going to need to understand is what procrastination is and what it isn't. So procrastination is not laziness, lack of discipline, lack of willpower, lack of commitment, or any other lack. All right? It's not a character flaw, and it's certainly not a moral flaw. What procrastination is disempowerment, which means that you're not missing anything, but you are separated from or constrained from using that which you have. Your strength, your skills, your talent, your energy, your commitment, etc. And the major forces that disempower people in their work and personal lives are perfectionism, it's a big one, ambivalence, lack of resources, lack of mentorship, poor time management, and there are a few others. And as you tackle these problems, and these challenges, and that's what procrastination is, it's the manifestation of these lacks. As you tackle them, you will find that your need to procrastinate goes down, and you will, quote unquote, automatically recover your energy, commitment, willpower, all those things you think you don't have. And you tackle them through journaling, working with mentors, other kinds of introspective work. The other technique for overcoming procrastination is timed work intervals. Okay? And for these, you get a timer, like this kitchen timer, or a software timer, and you set it for a small amount of time, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, maybe even 30 seconds. And during that interval, you do your work. And then when the interval is over, you've got 2 jobs. One is not to judge the quality of the work. This is so important. Quality is an emergent property. It arises organically from the process of doing your work, from the process of practicing, from many small revisions, from lots of different kinds of approaches. The quality will arise if you give it enough time. Okay, so you don't at all judge the quality. Success comes from finishing your interval and hearing the little bell on the timer when it's done. Your other job after you hear that bell is to celebrate your success. And there are a lot of ways to do this, but I actually recommend a happy dance. Okay, and I'm going to do a happy dance so you know what I'm talking about. And you can do it with music, you can do it with kids if you have kids around, you can do it with dogs if you have dogs around, sometimes with cats if you have dog-like cats. Okay, now the importance of the celebration is this. One is it reinforces the behavior so that you really understand that what you've done is a good thing. You've really tackled procrastination in the moment in which it happened. And 2, it fixes your success in your memory so that next week or next month when you think you might procrastinate, you can say, wait a minute, I was worried about procrastinating last week and I did my 2 minutes and it worked out great, so let me try again. Now, after you've successfully able to do 2 minutes, and maybe you're going to do it a few times in a day, resting very well and relaxing and grounding yourself between each interval, then you can grow it to 4 minutes, maybe 8 minutes, maybe 16, then maybe half an hour, and on up. So to whatever level of productivity, however many hours you want to work on your priority through the day. Okay, there's really no limit when you do these timed intervals. So, how do I know all this? My name is Hillary Rettig, and I am the author of this book, The 7 Secrets of the Prolific, and it is the definitive guide to overcoming procrastination, perfectionism, and writer's block. And it is based on more than a decade of teaching writers, artists, activists, business people, and others how to be not just more productive, but joyfully and uninhibitedly productive. So, thank you for watching this video. Please visit hillaryrettig.com and you'll find sample chapters of my book and lots of other information, including more instructions for the timed intervals. And please watch out for my next video, which is going to be about another really misunderstood topic, perfectionism. And now my brilliant videographer, Julia, is going to come up, and she and I together are, come on up, Julia, we are going to do a happy dance and to celebrate our successful completion of this video. Thank you, Julia.
Thank you, Aunt Hillary.
And thank you. Have a great day.